What's up, balls? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all been waiting on us. We know we're a couple of minutes delayed. That's all right, but y'all here. Y'all been in the lobby ready for us. I see you, Roni. I see you, Spencer. I see you, Jerry. All right, I see y'all. Sites, B2W. I said B2W. Joseph.
Sound like a boy band.
I'm thinking of the girls B2S or whatever they call them the boy group.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, what's up, people? What's up, people? Welcome to our show. Impromptu night. We had to get in and give our opinions about this whole Matt Ryan, Julio Jones situation. Because if y'all been watching Atlanta Falcons Nation, Big Low Country Sports, Jew Talk Sports, Twisted Torch TV, Mad Mike Sports, and Just K Styles, along with me. We've been on the same thing for this whole entire time, and y'all already know. It's just what I'm saying. Good news, right? Good news on Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. I'm just saying. We've been calling it all season, all draft, all of that, way before. I'm just saying, just give us our prop. That's all you got to do. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, we got everybody. Let's do the Randy Orton pose, man. Everybody do the Randy pose. Randy Orton pose. We told you so. Told you so.
Hold on. Before we get that, look. Before we get out the way, we're gonna get the y'all like mediocrity comments. The Matt Ryan has a noodle arm, and y'all don't want change comments. Like I said, I tell like so far the chat looks good, but we got some of the fans that don't really like this news.
Yeah.
I say if you hate this news that bad and you want to denounce the Falcons, put a thumbs down. So we'll know who you are.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Look, Bo. Look, fact of the matter is, we already know who don't like it because they ain't got no clothes on. The people that don't like it, they run around naked, just like this right here. They run around naked, covering up their nipples because they ain't got no clothes on.
Booty butt naked.
Yeah. So,
like Jim Carrey, like Jim Carrey on damn Living Color with it been right.
Who want to answer self-made camos question? Who want to answer that question?
Yes, Matt Ryan is staying. Like I said, he is too expensive right now.
Yeah.
Like Miss Maggie T, I'm gonna let you go ahead and hit them with the cap situation as far as what Matt Ryan goes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get in and make sure it's streaming everywhere. I got to do my housekeeping, but I'll get to that in a minute. But basically, people, of course, I had made a video right before this. I think I dropped it yesterday. I think that was yesterday on AFN and Miss Maggie TV. Miss Maggie TV. Thanks, Matt Mike.
Miss Maggie.
Thanks, Matt Mike. Okay. This M and stuff. The M&M connection, that's what we're gonna call it. But basically I dropped down the options of why, given reasons why, different scenarios about Matt Ryan. Really, it wasn't really about Julio Jones, but it was Matt Ryan, basically about this cap space situation and what would be the best option, which we was basically saying we can't get rid of him. This bottom line. You can either extend him, you can either reconstruct his contract, you can do other things, but as far as including Julio Jones, everybody wanted to throw the kitchen sink for both of them. Like, no, that's not happening. So basically, the reason why is because of cap space. So according to Sports Track, trading Ryan before June 1st will force Atlanta to carry $44.4 million in dead money. Waiting until after June 1st would spread that money across 2021 and 2022 while saving the team $23 million. Ryan's trade market may have dried up by the point in this offseason, as well as Julio Jones. Offloading him would trigger a $23.3 million dead money hit. So, bottom line, can't do nothing about it right now, you guys. Regardless, you can't stand him. You don't like him. Matt Ryan is here to stay. Julio Jones is here to stay, at least for 2021.
Hey, got a question.
Go ahead.
I want to put this picture up because I want everybody to know what these fans looking like right now as far as they finding out Matt Ryan is staying. They looking like this.
We know.
They what you mean? Big man or little man?
No, that look like demon man right there.
Now let me go ahead and put this in the chat because I know it's pretty other people probably waiting on us because I could look. We had everybody on this stream, so let me make sure we housekeeping taken care of. But go ahead, people. Let's just,
Hey man, look,
I'm happy.
Fact of the matter is, y'all, like, look, at the end of the day, we can sit up here and say that Matt Ryan cap number was just too high. But what about the fact that the dude is just good? Like, we can't just put it on him because the team and the coaches weren't capable. End of the day, the guy's just good. He's a good quarterback. You pay $30 million for a good quarterback, unless he's a rookie. So it's like, we're all talking about, oh, well, the reason we couldn't trade him is because, his cap number is high. He's going to have to get paid close to $40 million next year. No, you get paid a lot of money if you're good at doing what you do. The guy's a good quarterback. Arthur Smith, whenever he talk about Matt Ryan, he's slobbering at the mouth. He's slobbering at the mouth like a hog by to eat some watermelon. He's just slobbering at the mouth. So it's like whenever he seen Matt Ryan and he seen the opportunity to coach him, he said, "Oh well, yeah, let's go." Of course, he ain't gonna come out and say, "Hey guys, we might need to, try to figure out what we're gonna do." Because like, what coach comes in and just says, "We're definitely keeping this guy." Like, you don't do that. You're starting a whole new regime, so you gotta, look at everybody, do your research on everybody, see people's tendencies. Then you make your decision. You see, it didn't take long.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Can I listen?
Well, make sure before you get on, Mike, Ju, you there? Just kind of let everybody know you are there. They asking for
I was just looking at that comment.
Okay,
I'm here.
Can
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, he's there. Right. Ju is definitely here.
Wizard of Oz. I'm the Wizard of Oz tonight. I'm here.
What's the reason?
All you hear is the voice. All right. No, let's call him. Let's call him. The stack. No. Let's call him. What he'll be tonight? The Falcon God. I would call him the Falcon God tonight. That's what that's who he is.
We just gonna call him God tonight. No, we just gonna call him In and Out tonight.
You'll trade Matt Ryan for a 4-for-4 meal. Okay.
That's crazy, bro. That's really crazy.
Let me say this, man. Like my bad. I'm sorry, but this is where when it comes down to it, Lowe is absolutely right. Coach Lowe is absolutely right. As a coach, you want the best player at each position. I don't care if he's in year 16 or year 6 or even year 1. You want the best player at each position to be the starter. And if Matt Ryan is still one of the best quarterbacks on this team, why wouldn't the guy who is a rookie himself? This is a rookie head coach in Arthur Smith. This is something that he hasn't done. He hasn't won anything yet. He hasn't won a game. He hasn't proven himself as a head coach. So what he would want for himself as a head coach is the best player. And right now, Matt Ryan is the best player for this team if he wants to win. Because in the NFL right now, we already seeing like Anthony Lynn only got 2 years to prove that he can win as a head coach. They gave him 2 years. That's it. He got fired in the second year. So he only has one shot. He only had one freaking shot to get it done. If he bombs, guess what? Next year, fans are going to be saying, "Oh hell, I don't think we made the wrong decision by hiring him as a head coach." So he wants the best player right now in year 1 for him to solidify his spot as a head coach. Because what he wants as a head coach is to be one of the greatest of all time. That's what he wants. And trading Matt Ryan right now for a rookie when he's a rookie, it just doesn't make sense for him.
Can I add something?
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
I do want to say, I'm just real quick, then I'm let you go ahead, twist it. But and also I just feel like it's quite a few the coaching staff that's been added. They're kind of excited to play with be with Arthur Smith. I'm just saying. So I think they're seeing the potential in him, and they're trying to do what's best to help him get to, like you said, win today. We got veteran coaches and things like that. What we need, yes, he is a rookie, so they know he's not going to know it all. They're gonna make sure they're gonna be guiding him to that place where maybe we can contend for this season.
Good point, Maggie. Good point.
Thank you.
Great point.
You know what's kind of crazy, guys? Some of these fans are thinking that we're in an era like 2008 with Matt Ryan and 2010, 2012 to where rookies can take their team to the playoffs. It's not that simple anymore. Defenses and defensive coordinators are getting very smarter when it comes to breaking down these college athletes and QBs. You're not coming in the league no more and just coming up like, I'm going to get 40 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. It doesn't happen like that no more. And some of our fans are ungrateful because they forgot what Matt Ryan did as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a tough situation. Every QB ain't going to beat Matt Ryan. These QBs in the draft, there's not promise that they're going to take us to the playoffs. Arthur Blank, Rich McKay both said they want to win now and prepare for the future. You can't win now if you trade Matt Ryan and Julio. There's no way possible. There's no way. Matt Ryan is a veteran for a reason. All the hate that these fans are giving him and the outside critics, I promise you he's going to step up this year. And based on the scheme that Arthur Smith runs, you're going to see a 2016. I really believe that. You're going to see a 2016. And the fact that Matt Ryan... Oh, shout out to UK. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got a dope channel, too.
I'm finna try to invite them on. They might as well come on with us.
Come on, let's get it.
Come on, join us. But go ahead.
I just think the fans don't understand, what Matt Ryan comes from, man. He's come from a gritty city, Philadelphia. He's used to criticism. He doesn't take it personal. I've never seen Matt Ryan complain on Twitter, on social media about how fans feel about him. He comes out there, wears his jockstrap, and goes out there and plays in and out. He studies film. Absolutely. There's not a lot of QBs that study film like Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is making throws before the players are actually getting out of their routes. That's not normal for a regular QB. Rookie QBs are not going to be doing that. I promise you. They're going to be waiting until they get open and then try to throw the ball, and that's usually when interceptions happen. That's a key to breaking down film, and I stated that in my previous video I did. All the AFN staff knows how to break down film. If you want information and you want to see the realistic time of how precision passing and stopping plays go, come to this channel. You will get all that knowledge from everybody on this staff. I promise you.
Absolutely. Twisted towards Mad Mike and Big Low Country. We do film, and like I said, man, we're not here to make anybody feel stupid. We're here to educate people. That's what we're here for, man.
Yeah. Look, fact of the matter is, if y'all want, if just like Michael Twisted Torch said, if y'all want to come check us out, I do film breakdown almost every Friday. I used to be a football coach. Got people knocking the door down trying to get me to come back to coach. But if y'all want to check me out, y'all come to Big Low Country Sports. If y'all want to hear old country boy talk about football and talking about breaking this thing down, oh, we'll definitely do it. That's what we do at Atlanta Falcons Nation, Bo.
I can definitely see that, though, Big Low. I definitely can see you being a coach for sure. For sure.
I'm telling you, they just interviewed the man. That's all right. We're going, they gave him Big Low the Eric treatment. They didn't give him an interview.
Now, I'm a little bit different than everybody else here. Like, everybody's professional with the the breakdowns and stuff like that. I can do them too. But let's keep it real here. The reason why you have these fans calling Matt Ryan soft or he's a terrible quarterback and I wish we never had him in the first place is because the Falcons didn't win the Super Bowl. That's the only reason why. Because while they was talking, I was actually looking at the quarterback class from 2008 till now.
The historian.
The first 2 rounds, rounds 1, 2, and 3, from 2008 up until this year, only seen about 6 quarterbacks that's worth a damn. It is at least 5-6 quarterbacks a season.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
So like
that's the historian.
Hey, Jew, where you at, Jew? I ain't heard Jew.
Twisted said it best. Like Twisted, what he just said, basically, where I'm gonna go with it, but I kind of want to take it a little bit of in a different direction. You guys seen the trade that happened with Matthew Stafford going to the Rams. Matt Ryan is a more accomplished quarterback. Matt Ryan is a much more accomplished quarterback. They gave up a starting quarterback and 2 first-round picks. I think a 3rd-round pick. Basically, they gave up everything to get Matthew Stafford. Matt Ryan is only 2 years older than Matthew Stafford, 2.5 years older than him, and he's much more accomplished. And that just goes to show you what we're trying to say about these younger quarterbacks. If you want to win now, Sean McVay realized that, look, I can't get it done with Jared Goff. Even though Jared Goff is only 25, he was looking at, man, I'm trying to win now. So I need one of these veteran quarterbacks. And to think about it, Matthew Stafford hasn't won a playoff game. So he really hasn't. Yeah, he really hasn't accomplished anything. Yeah, he hasn't accomplished anything in his career. Like you talk about Matt Ryan, he's been to a Super Bowl. He's been an MVP. He won Rookie of the Year. Like he's done everything. Offensive Player of the Year. Like he's one of the most accomplished quarterbacks in NFL history. So it's like when you think about it, when I see Matthew Stafford like go for all of that, I'm like, if we are gonna get rid of Matt Ryan, then we about to get 3 or 4 first-round picks. That's how I was looking at it. And the kitchen sink because
we need the farm.
Exactly. So I really think like if you look at the quarterbacks like Tom Brady, the quarterbacks that were in the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers, all of these guys are older than Matt Ryan. So Matt Ryan could easily have another good 4 to 5 years left if he really wants to play that long. He could easily have another good 4 to 5 years left. Like we so ready to get rid of him, but I talked about it in my video I did a couple months ago with Peyton Manning. Like the Colts were ready to ship him out of town because of his neck injury. And to me, a little back half of his career was pretty much better than Andrew Luck's whole career because Andrew Luck didn't win anything for the Colts. Even though he had a decent career, it's like Peyton Manning ended up winning 2 Super Bowls with the Broncos. He didn't win both of them, but he won 1, and he took them to 2. And he ended up going for 40+ touchdowns his first couple years with the Broncos. So I'm like, be careful what you wish for, Falcons fans. Be careful what you wish for, because we could we could easily be the Cleveland Browns. We could be one of these franchises that's looking for a quarterback year in and year out because it's no guarantee. When you go into the draft, even with those first-round draft picks, like you never know. You have to draft the right players, and that's why to me personally, I go for what I've seen already. I prefer a veteran player over the draft because the draft is 50-50. It's the unknown. You don't know. You see how many first-round draft picks we've missed on, like Tat McKinley, and we can go down the list of all of the guys that Thomas Dimitroff missed on.
Jerry.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I would rather have the proven player. I would rather have the proven Hall of Fame player. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan's don't come around. Those guys are the anomaly. Those guys are not your everyday quarterback and wide receiver. So I don't understand for the life of me why our Falcons fans are ready to ship them out of town. Like, you know how many, if we put them guys on the trading block right now, you know how many teams would be ready to get those guys? Even at their age right now, even with Julio Jones' injury, they'd be ready to grab those guys off the free agent market. So be careful.
Bird in the hand, Bo.
I was gonna say something. Bo. You see how the Chargers are going right now? How they gave up Phillip Rivers and then they got a rookie QB. And what happened? They was in every game and still lost. It matters when you have a Pro Bowl QB.
Right. You know what? Don't twist it. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That boy Justin Herbert, a beast. Boy.
No, he's fire. He's fire. Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah. I think the reason why they just weren't losing, that they were losing games was their coaching was inept, just like the Falcons were this past season. But like to hit on that point that Jew was making, it's like at the end of the day, and no pun intended, because we are the birds. A bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. Now, y'all can go out here and say, hey, we can go out and get Justin Fields. He's an unknown, struggled against Northwestern, all these kinds of things. Look, fact of the matter is, the Colts thought they were geniuses whenever they got rid of Peyton Manning. They said, oh, we finna get rid of Peyton Manning. We finna get Andrew Luck, the luck of the Drew. Next thing you know, Peyton Manning out here winning Super Bowls. Andrew Luck quit on y'all. He quit. Andrew Luck came to the league. He was already rich. Daddy been playing football for years. Andrew Luck just quit. Peyton Manning daddy played. He went to the Broncos, won Super Bowl. You said you get up here and say, "Oh, I'm going to get this young brother."
You need a halo over your ear right now, boy. You need a halo right now, boy. You preaching.
Yeah, man. Because they said like everybody want to go out and get these young Thundercats. Then you got this guy who's let's be honest, possibly top 10 quarterback in NFL history. You just look at the stats, and we're just looking at the statistics. If the kid had a defense, he would have won 2-3 Super Bowls easy. But y'all want to go out here. Y'all want to go out here and get this kid who can't throw to somebody who can run a simple slant route. Oh, but he fast though. What in the world, Bubba?
Hey,
What you talking about, Wilson?
He's talking about all of them. I was about to say something too, because I'm gonna throw this guy's name out there because I heard him talking the whole time. Basically talking about Matt Ryan ain't got no rings and stuff like that. And Flacco does, because remember I made the little thing about the quarterbacks and the stuff like that. What did Joe Flacco? Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and put his name out here. Like I said, I'm not gonna be disrespectful or nothing. Javinci Taylor. Tell me what Joe Flacco had on that team to help them win that Super Bowl. A top defense and a decent running game.
One of the best special teams in NFL history.
One of his best special teams. Every quarterback that has won a Super Bowl ring has had a good defense, a running game, and special teams. Like I said,
best linebacker in history.
Yeah,
and this cannot go unsaid. This cannot go unsaid. They have one of the greatest front office in the NFL and the history of the NFL. We're talking about football. Ozzie Newsome and those guys up there, they get it done. It don't matter if it's the 7th round pick or the 1st round pick. They get it done. Nobody wanted Lamar as quarterback. Nobody wanted. They wanted him to change. They wanted him to change position and play wide receiver. But look what the Ravens did with this man, and now he's the MVP. So that cannot be unsaid. What we got was Terry Montenot. What we have with Arthur Smith. What we have with these guys in the front office and these guys who are the scout, the talent evaluators. This is what matters most. Coaching matters. Front office matters probably more than the players do. And I'm just going to be honest. The front office and the coaching staff matters more than the players. Because if you don't have the eye to be able to see and have a vision, none of it matters. None of it matters.
Hey, Mike, who was the defensive coordinator in 2012 when they went to the Super Bowl, the Ravens?
Dean Pease.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure everybody knew. We just want to make sure everybody knew. So people in the comments know.
Oh, my heart. Oh, I'm hurting. Jesus,
all I'm saying is, we all know that Dean Pease is old, so they better make sure they got all the nitroglycerin, Geritol, high blood pressure medicine, and everything else to make sure that they take care of that man so he can coach this defense up. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, hold on. Let me get to this comment right here. He came with another one. He said Philly won with a backup quarterback. Beatles with that same backup quarterback with the #1 running game and the top 10 defense.
Fletcher Cox killed us that game.
So you're making the point for me. Like I said, you're giving teams that, remember, Philadelphia was the number 1 rushing team that year. So you didn't have to put the pressure on Nick to play his game. And that defense was not only top 10 in sacks, but it was a top 10 defense overall. So by his standards, he's saying Dan Marino sucks by his standards.
Yeah.
He's saying Warren Moon's trash. He's saying Jim Kelly's trash. You saying Michael Vick?
That's a good one.
Look. No, he's saying Michael Vick sucks because at the end of the day, Falcons ain't got no Lombardis regardless of who's the quarterback or not.
Oh, but he's exciting though. You know, he's so exciting. He could one play a game. It's like, you know, he does something that makes the jaw drop. Meanwhile, we getting our backs broke in, losing by 17 points. He done threw 3 interceptions and fumbled twice.
Right.
So it's not just, like I said, you have to look at the totality of the whole franchise. Like I said, Matt Ryan got the wins. He got the yardage. Like I said, people still call him Stat Ryan, but I'm not finna have a quarterback. I'm not finna have a quarterback throw 10 times a game and running the ball 40 times a game. That sounds very familiar. That is Georgia Tech style football with Paul Johnson. We don't want that.
Oh Lord.
We seen that with Tim Tebow. That doesn't win in the NFL.
No, we got a new member. Okay.
Go and shout out the new member.
We got Alan Jones.
Alan Jones.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Was it a $1.99, a $2.99, a $5.99? Which one? Appreciate you.
And somebody put in the comments that Brady is winning, but you know what Brady's had, like what he's been so privileged to have ever since 2001, a good defense. Like nobody's like, you've never seen anybody play against the Tom Brady team and say, oh yeah, we finna put 30 on their head. Like, you know, you ain't never seen wide receivers coming to the game saying, oh yeah, make sure you cleats tighten up, Bo, because we're gonna be running up and down this sideline. Like that's something that you don't ever see. It's always, you know, other team might score 17 points, 20 points, you know. But yeah, Tom Brady is like, he wins because he has a chance.
Hey, Big Country, quick question. One of those years that the Patriots went to the Super Bowl, who was the defensive coordinator? I'll wait.
Dean.
Oh! I'm just saying. Wherever he goes, he wins.
I'm coming to Johnny.
And I feel like since he sat out a year or two, he's already looking at different QBs and seeing how they can beat them. I feel like they already had some going on since probably 2 months ago where they was debating where they was going to go together. Him and Arthur Smith probably been talking. So imagine what he's going to do with these young and ready, hungry players. Deion Jones, all pro. I can see it. Grady Jarrett, all pro. I can see it. Fletcher Cox ain't going to be here too much longer. It's Aaron Donald and Grady Jarrett. And then you got the guy from Kansas City Chiefs, Mr. Jones. He is lethal too. I ain't going to lie to you. But in the NFC, Grady Jarrett is one of them ones. And Dean is going to get the best out of all these players, man. I can see Isaiah Oliver, like Mike has said, taking a big leap in his 3-4 defense. You don't have to cover too long like we've been doing. When you sending everybody, you don't know where it's coming from. Corners can sit and jump those routes.
I've already started the film work on this, man. Like even when they're in dime personnel, this man's sending cornerbacks. Like he's sending cornerbacks. Like who the heck does that in dime personnel? This guy. That's it. And it doesn't matter. You don't know when and where they're coming from. It's always different. It's always different.
Man, the freedom of that 3-4 defense, like everybody talked about how Ed Reed just showed out. Note that Ed Reed didn't do the same thing in Houston, but because the thing is that 3-4 defense, like those safeties, they got a little bit more of of ability to kind of move around and do their own thing back there, because they know that, look, this quarterback and this offensive line, they don't know where this pressure is coming from. They don't know if, this linebacker is coming or if he's going to fade back. They don't know if that slot cornerback is coming. So, you might see safeties coming up, rushing to the flats. You might see them playing too deep, single deep. And, I actually talked about this on my film study last Friday, because I covered the Dean Pease whenever the 2012 Ravens in the playoffs. I just went over some of their plays. And yeah, so it's like, when y'all get a chance, man, y'all go check that out. Because look, Isaiah Oliver, he could literally go to play free safety now, which I think he should play. Or in this 3-4 defense, he can legitimately even grow even more playing that slot cornerback role. So I mean, the sky's the season.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been looking at the draft lately, and I see a gem I might like in the cornerback secondary. We've had him on our team, his father, Mr. Pick Six himself. I can see us taking his son in that 3rd or 4th round.
Oh man,
I tell you,
you don't like him?
I'm just saying. Yeah, he definitely has the instincts. I can tell you that. I really love the instincts.
That's one thing I can see about him. And when you're gonna be able to blitz people and read those QB eyes like that, that would play into his strengths.
Yeah.
In all honesty, we don't really need to get a corner in the 1st round. We can wait and get a gem in that 2nd or 3rd round, in all honesty, because the 1st is loaded with different type of talent. I wouldn't be mad if we go guard, tackle. I wouldn't be mad if we go linebacker with Michael. I wouldn't be mad if we trade down either the tight end. I wouldn't be mad at nothing. With this, the way this coaching staff look, they're gonna compete with anybody they pick. And as long as you pick the best player available at your pick, you're gonna have a Hall of Famer down the line.
Yeah, as I say, trade back, because with this 3-4 defense, we don't need that. Just like I said on Saturday, we need the boy with the hot dog on the back of his neck. Like, we need somebody who, somebody that. That's it. That's what we want. We want that guy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. We want that guy, the guy that got the big helmet. Like, you don't know if it's a helmet or if it's a 5-gallon bucket. That's the guy that you want. because of that 3-4 defense, it's like those nose tackles, they're 90% of the time they're double teamed. So just imagine Grady, because look, y'all, Mike put up a video about 2 weeks ago about Grady Jarrett. Like, y'all forget how fast Grady is. Like, he a big boy, but like, he's running like he's seen a hot sign on that Krispy Kreme donut. Like, that boy can move.
Yes.
So imagine Grady playing that defensive end spot. Then you got, you could literally put Marlon Davidson on the other side. Let Dante Fowler play that linebacker, which he needs to be playing, that 3-4 linebacker. I mean, you're almost good to go.
Yeah. Got to get that big man in the middle. Got to get that big hot dog, neck roll, eating that. Like, you got to get that type of guy. Like, that's right there is going to open up. And I kind of stated this on Don's show tonight, where I, kind of broke down as far as like Grady Jarrett and why his sack numbers aren't as as pretty as Aaron Donald. It's like, when you look at those guys, they're the 2 most disruptive guys in the NFL when it comes down to just getting pressure on the quarterback and moving, like making the offense. They have to think about Grady Jarrett. You can't leave him one-on-one with anybody. We've seen, especially a guard. A guard has absolutely no chance against Grady Jarrett. One-on-one, no guard in the NFL can hold Grady Jarrett. No one. So when you have a guy that is 330 pounds and he's just taking up space, and you got to have a guard and center constantly occupy that guy and keep an eye on it, Grady Jarrett can just do what he wants. And that's what he means by putting him in that 4-eye position, where he's in the middle of the tackle and the guard, and just letting him wreak havoc, because you don't know if he's going to crash in or he's going to crash out. And then for a tackle, that's the worst nightmare, because not only do you have to worry about Grady Jarrett, you got to worry about that guy on the outside And that guy on the outside is a guy like Michael Walker and Dante Fowler Jr. So Dante Fowler Jr. does have he does have some he does have good quality, and he can, but I just don't think he's the guy what we're looking for as far as to be that main guy to give us 10, 15 sacks every year. And like I said, man, when you got that guy in the middle, Grady Jarrett can just feast and shit. You might looking at him with a damn 5 pound, that gallon of bucket on bucket of damn chicken on the back of his damn neck, because he's gonna be eating quarterbacks alive.
Extra crispy.
How y'all feel about Casey, who used to play under Dean with the Titans in 2018?
Oh, I made a whole video about that. I love that. Yeah, like I said, that would definitely. Like you said, he might have like a little bit of the injury concerns as far as the last couple seasons, but as far as kind of bringing these players up on what they want, at what this coaching staff is going to want, like I said, he's not going to have the pressure of being the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, he's a 5-time Pro Bowler, All Pro. Like you said, hey, you get the best of both worlds for cheap. So right now, we have to think cheap now. We can't think expensive. We ain't got the money.
Something. Let me ask y'all something. What's up with Terrell Suggs? Is Terrell Suggs hanging it up?
I don't know.
He hasn't said yet, has he?
I haven't heard nothing about it. I haven't heard nothing about
That's a great point, because he's definitely familiar with Dean P's schemes. Like, oh man, that's like I said, I think that's where you're going to see the Falcons kind of bring in the guys, a couple of veteran guys, specifically for me personally, at that free safety position, because I'm not sure a rookie, you want to trust a rookie at that free safety position, because that's a very important position in the NFL nowadays, probably more so than a strong side safety. Especially with this being a passing league, he has to be that boundary guy, and that guy that that has that range and kind of cover, just both corners, to be honest. So I can definitely see the Falcons going for a veteran like a Terrell Suggs, but me personally, I would much rather have a veteran free safety. If Isaiah Oliver isn't that guy, I honestly, that's something that you're talking about. I really do think he needs to be a free safety. But I think he's going to flourish under Dean Pease and his system. I think Isaiah Oliver is going to be a major weapon, because that dude can do it all, and he loves to hit. He's physical.
Exactly. And the thing is that he's played safety. I mean, he's played cornerback for a couple of years, so like he knows what to look for now playing safety. Like so if you've been playing that cornerback spot and you've been up there, in it, now it's like you could look at guys' body language from 15 yards away and say, okay, all right, he's looking like he's gonna get up the field, or he might break it off. Let me cut back to the other side to see if I can help out this way. I mean, those are the kind of things that you want. Because like I said, in this 3-4 defense, it's just like you said, Mike, like you might want to be careful about getting a rookie back there, because in this 3-4 defense, those safeties, they have a little bit more freedom. Like you watch Ed Reed play, like he would go off script all the time. Troy Polamalu, like what is he doing? Like why is he up on the line of scrimmage? Like, and you see everybody else on the field, they be like what? Like why are you up here looking at me? But yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say, those safeties, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, in that 3-4, I have a new nickname for them. I call them Agent Smiths. because what? Hey, Mike, remember what we said before? Is like when you think they not in the play, they are in the play.
Yeah. In the play.
They are agents
around. You think he's right here and he's right there.
Honey badger.
What you gotta do? What you gotta do?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a player. What y'all think about? He said Terrell Suggs. I think Terrell Suggs is a little bit long in the tooth. I just looked up his age. He's 38. What do y'all think about JJ Watt? I'm hearing that JJ Watt is going to not be on the Houston Texans, and I just looked up his age. He's 31, and he's a guy that can play all over the field, like on the defensive line. What do y'all think about like a JJ Watt playing in a 3-4? Because we're gonna be.
I love him. If he can stay, if he can stay healthy, I love him.
I don't know if we could afford him though. That's why I ain't even never considered.
That's the only.
Yeah, I'm not even. And we can give up like a future second round for not future second round for 22 and 23, 2 second rounds. I'll make that. I'll make that trade, but I'm not giving up a first round because, like I said, I just don't want to even get my hopes up for somebody as great as JJ Watt.
Because the thing about it is,
still got. I mean, I feel like
my bad, true.
You. Well, what I'm thinking about, you're good. I'm thinking about like when we had Dwight Freeney. I really feel like we kind of missing that veteran on the defensive side of the ball because when Dwight Freeney came in, he was one of those guys that helped Vic Beasley and the guys that we had on the defensive line. Him and Jonathan Babineau. A lot of people forget about Jonathan Babineau. To me, I think his value to our team. A lot of people forget about him. He's like an unsung hero that we don't talk about a lot. But if you go back to like 2016, 2015, when Dan Quinn first came in, Jonathan Babineau and when we brought in Dwight Freeney, they were the guys that kind of helped those young guys come along. So I really think that we do need to bring in one of those veteran guys. I don't really think that Dante Fowler necessarily, like y'all was saying, he's to me was brought in to kind of help Tat McKinley. We thought Tat McKinley was going to be the featured guy, and Dante Fowler was going to be that guy to be like the enforcer. But I feel like because Tat McKinley didn't, stand out, he didn't do his thing, he basically stayed injured. I really feel like Dante Fowler got a bad rap. And I do think if we bring in somebody else on that other end, like another bookend or another outside linebacker, because with the 3-4, I really feel like Dante Fowler is going to flourish just because Dean Pease is going to know how to use it. I feel like in last year's scheme, we know the last regime didn't know how to use the defensive line players that we had, period. They didn't use Tat McKinley right. They didn't use Vic Beasley right. So I really feel like whoever we bring in, we need to bring in somebody that has proven that they can get 10 sacks or more, and it's more than just one season. Because Dante Fowler had that one splash season, but he hasn't sustained it over a long period of time. So I feel like bringing in a JJ Watt, if we can bring in somebody that's not going to demand a whole bunch of cash, but somebody that's a veteran, I really think that'll be big for this defensive line because we're super young. Like the John Kaminsky's and the Marlon Davidsons, these guys need, one of those older guys. I mean, I do think that Dean Pease is going to get the best out of all of these guys, even the young guys. They will be very important if we can bring in. Because on the defensive line in that meeting room and that defensive line room, we really don't have that guy that's done it. Dwight Freeney was a guy that had done it, and his resume spoke for itself. And I feel like we don't have that in that defensive line room right now, other than Grady Jarrett.
Yeah. And that's why I mentioned Terrell. Like whenever I said Terrell Suggs, I wasn't expecting him to get 8 sacks. I was just like, look, he's somebody who's done it. Like, he could tell you if he's seeing something at practice or something during the game, he'll be like, look, man, whenever you go in there, make sure you dip your right shoulder because he's leaning to the left. If you dip that right shoulder and then bring it back, like you got them all. Like if you got a guy like that that's out there, let him get, 15, 16 plays a game. Like let the old man eat a little bit. But that's why I said because I know that he'll be cheap. He got a relationship with Dean Pease already, and he probably knows that scheme better than anybody in the NFL now.
Yeah.
I like that.
We got a super chat, didn't it?
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here you go, right here. We got Mr. Joe Houston with the $5. $5 super chat. He said draft Trayvon Moehrig in the second round. He is a game changer.
I mean,
that's the safety from TCU.
He's a baller now.
I
haven't seen too much of them. I haven't seen too much of them, so I have to take a look at them. But
yeah,
I haven't seen too much
on the football, but I don't know how fast he's gonna be.
He was the best player on that defense. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Like he's a 5'2" guy. Like, you know, he got good speed, he can hit, he's a ball hawk. You know, I mean, you watch him play, he looks like he has NFL caliber talent. But I mean, you know, it's all about, you know, you talk about getting safeties. I'm crazy about Andre Cisco. That's what I'm crazy about.
Me too. Oh.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah, don't say that name because they beat our asses this year. So I
them and everyone else. K-Styles.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, that dude's a monster too. I ain't even gonna lie.
But yeah,
he had Jeff Sims looking like Reggie Ball back there. That wasn't good.
Now, because I know that the reason we came on was talk about Matt Ryan and Julio. So let me ask y'all this right here. So with them saying that they think moving forward, you know, we're trying to win now and in the future, do y'all think we need to draft a quarterback this year? Because 2022 quarterbacks ain't looking too hot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh no, that quarterback, that draft looks absolute garbage. Well, but like I said, if you get a quarterback of the future this year, like I said, necessarily don't have to be a first round pick. I mean, you got quarterbacks all across the first 3 rounds. That's if you want to go that route. Now, if you go down next year, like, I ain't gonna say next year is garbage, but what it is next year doesn't have the sexy picks that everybody is looking at.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase that better. Yeah, next year's quarterback class don't have a bunch of marquee names that everybody's gonna be like, ooh, we must have that. They talking about Bo Nix is one of the top 5 quarterbacks next year, and Jew, I know he's in here. I'm sorry, but Bo Nix is garbage. But
I honestly think I'm just gonna be real. I think Bo Nix does have NFL qualities. I actually do like. I actually, if he definitely gets in the right system, I think Bo Nix can be a very good player. But he has to be in the right system. But as far as like quarterbacks concerned, like, I'm not against drafting a quarterback this year, but like, we're just talking about financially. It's like we can sit up here and talk about what they need to do, but if you don't have the money, the salary cap is just not conducive, because if you draft a quarterback this year, like even in the second round, you're going to be obligated to pay these guys somewhere in the neighborhood of like even some backup quarterback in NFL aren't making $5 million as a backup quarterback. So that's what you're going to be paying a rookie quarterback if you pay these guys, if you draft these guys in the first 2 rounds. And the Falcons aren't, when you look at our salary cap, and this is why I keep saying this has nothing to do with loving this person or that person or not being willing to look in the future. We're trying to build a team that wins for the next 3 to 5, maybe even 10 years. You have to keep the salary cap in mind, because a lot of teams, they fall before they even get started because they miscalculated some things. Thomas Dimitrov miscalculated a couple things, gave this guy a little bit too much money, and when he didn't deserve it, and then here you go again, you got to cut this guy on defense because you can't afford this guy. These are the things you got to worry about when you up at the, at the 4th spot, the 5th spot, because the money that comes with those players is something that a lot of people just they really don't pay any attention to until it's time to pay Grady Jarrett $90 million, $120 million to keep him on, because you don't already, like, that's the thing that people just don't pay attention to.
Deion Jones, we paid them both the same year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Paid all of them, right? Him and Deion Jones, Julio, and Grady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Back
Yeah,
to
All
back.
at the same time. Yep.
They were riding on the jet together. They were like, man, boy, we from next time to meet y'all something nasty.
Yeah, I know they was together this weekend, right?
Who, Debo and who?
Nah, Julio, Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage. Julio had bought some fine little spot, like a hotel. He bought the whole hotel, looked like it. So Julio knew he wasn't going nowhere. He ain't worried about that.
Oh, yeah, but damn, as long as they out there working on shit.
Hey, I found something interesting. So basically, there is a ranking going on that they're data ranking about who's the best and worst cities for football fans in America. And
I know we top 5 worst.
I know. We in the top 3.
No, it's basically we're number 21 as best city for football fans, and the top 5 is Pittsburgh, Dallas, Boston, Green Bay, and New York.
That sounds like all boring cities.
I don't know about New York. They a piece of crap.
New York?
I don't know about New York. They're a piece of crap.
Yep, they said top city. Yep.
They only fans when they win. When they lose, they don't show up to none of them games. Let's be real.
There's a lot of New York folk that don't even claim their damn teams.
I was at 21. I was like 21. That's a little
21. I'm shocked.
They got New Orleans comes in at number 7 on the list. Because I see Mark 504 in here, so New Orleans is on that list. It's number 7.
No, I better go to New Orleans next month. So Mark,
you are?
Mark, you need to tell me where I need to go eat at now. I'll be there about 4 days.
I'm gonna go find the rest of that. I'm interested in see all of that. Let me go to the
shit.
Wallet Hub.
Are they talking about my question? Are they talking about NFL football? Or are they just talking about football in general?
No, NFL football. They're talking about stadium capacity, where basically is including franchise success, average ticket prices, fan engagement, stadium capacity, coaches in the last 10 seasons, and attendance and popularity. So it's just like all of that in play.
Well, I mean, our stadium got us out the bottom 5 in itself, and those $3 chicken fingers. That's what got us out the bottom 5. $2 hot dogs, $3 chicken fingers. You can't beat it, folks.
The only problem with that is, I'm about to say the only problem with that is you got motherfuckers in here that's ready to give up on the damn team. Shit, ain't nobody showing up to the game.
It looks terrible out there, man. That be looking terrible, bro. I do not like that. How the other teams' fans be hyped more than our own fucking fans. That is ridiculous, man. And for all the fans that's buying tickets and not cheering, give your tickets away and watch it at home. You're wasting our time. We can't even enjoy the game because our fans not even cheering. We make plays, our fans don't even cheer. What type of stuff is that?
I'll add it to the description. I'm gonna go find that because I'm curious to see all. Now I just want to see.
Where are the Raiders at, Maggie? Where the Las Vegas Raiders?
Let me look it up. Let me.
They have
booty cheeks.
I'm gonna find it because I'm curious now. It's off of Wallet Hub. It said Wallet Hub released.
Wallet Hub.
I don't know who the hell they are, but I'm about to go find some Wallet Hub and find out. Look it up, hey, Wallet Hub. We got a super chat.
Hey, we got Jill Houston with another $5 super chat. Said 2023 draft DJ Uiagalelei, 6'4", 250 pounds from Clemson. The boys of Beast been watching him since high school.
I like that pick.
I don't want nothing from Clemson. Y'all can have that. We got lucky with Brady Jerry. I'm good on that.
We got Terrell too.
AJ
Terrell, bro.
I said,
yeah.
I think what he's saying is he's Clemson out because they pick a player from Clemson every year. Clemson out.
We got Greg there, Vic Beasley, AJ Terrell. We don't need no more Clemson, man.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all,
I can't even say their name.
Reggie, hold on. Reggie said DJ Ukulele. DJ Ukulele.
Yeah, ATF fans don't show up when wins are low. I have seen it for 18 years. 18 years.
18 years. Bro.
Okay, I got the list, y'all. I got it. Okay, you said you wanted to know
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. They're number 22. Anybody else? Wow.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. They are
28.
25.
Damn.
I'm surprised they fans are more loyal than ours.
Number 30
Baltimore
is Detroit.
Ravens.
Number 30 is Detroit. Baltimore Ravens is
the bottom.
17.
They should be higher.
Who?
Baltimore.
Yeah. The Ravens.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
I don't know who these people are though, so I don't know where they come up with. They.
But
I'm about to say what
they asked about Buffalo, Maggie.
Oh, Buffalo. Let's see.
You know, they be throwing people through tables over there, boy. They're number
number
Dudley
12.
boys.
They're at number 12.
Number 12.
Oh my
It's so cold up there. You gotta go through a table to get some blood flowing in that.
It's so cold in the deep.
I know the Chiefs. It's like I can't even knock the Chiefs, man, because like for a long time they used so mediocre, but them fans were like rabid up there in Kansas City.
That's why I said I can't talk.
They're number 13.
What?
They're 13.
Wow. I thought it would have been higher than that. Because I heard that their tickets are very reasonable even after they won the Super Bowl. And you know, like they said that they got the best tailgating in the league.
I don't believe that.
I don't know who came up with this website, but blogging there, that little website, they
my tailgate.
So I don't know. I don't know who came up with this list.
They said it's the best in the league in KC.
I feel like the South is probably the best cooks. The South.
Oh,
GGG. The best cooks.
Triple G, the last on the list is Detroit.
Yeah, they need. I
guess it is cold in the D.
Man.
Now, Buffalo ain't mad because they lost 4 Super Bowls. Buffalo mad because Donald Trump almost owned their ass.
Well, this is all fun. Rebel, it's all fun. I don't believe that crap. Whoever compiled that list, it's just for fun. It's just for conversation. You know, whatever. You know, we don't go to games. We don't. You know, we probably should have been lower than that. To be honest,
yeah, we should have been dead. We should have been in the bottom 4. The way
we be throwing our players under the bus.
Shit, we don't appreciate nobody around this thing. Shit. They show more appreciation for the guys cutting the grass at the stadium than they do their own damn players.
Have y'all ever seen like somebody hit a dog or a deer before? Like you see it like sometimes it'll roll under the car, sometimes it'll slide. I just see so many of our Falcons players slide across the road when they got thrown under the bus, man. It's ridiculous.
But ain't that what Jamal Anderson kind of said too about the fans not appreciating the players that are here?
Yeah.
That was one of the main problems that this Falcon fan base have to go through.
I think we're gonna I think in the offseason we're gonna probably rebroadcast some of those interviews that we had, so some people that didn't check it out can check it out again. But yeah, Jamal Anderson, he he spoke some gems about that whole thing, about Dan Reeves, all of that. Just he said a lot of, he talked a lot of good stuff, and it's all about coaching pretty much. You got to be, you got to, everybody that's knew that Dan Reeves was coming in that locker room, they straightened up and, got right,
Yeah.
Dan Quinn wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, let's be friends, everybody.
Exactly.
We're buddies.
I tell you what, I got a question for y'all. So since we're keeping Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, right? And everybody's always thinking about the next chapter, and everybody wanted to get someone else. Let's say we would have made some kind of crazy trade, and we would have had the ability to get the best wide receiver and quarterback combo in the league. Let's say we would have had a chance to get a Trevor Lawrence and a Devontae Smith, or Trevor Lawrence and Jamar Chase. Would y'all have wanted that more than Julio Jones and Matt Ryan? I'm gonna let y'all answer first, and then I'm gonna give you my answer.
Hold on, repeat that one more time.
So let's say we would have had a chance to get the best wide receiver and quarterback in the league. I mean, in the draft. So let's say we would have had a chance to get a Trevor Lawrence and Devontae Smith, or a Trevor Lawrence and Jamar Chase, Justin Fields and Jamar Chase, whoever. Like, would y'all have wanted the possibility of that instead of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones?
Hell to the no, no.
No, me personally, I don't want anything to do with offense anymore. I want this, like, the next generation or culture of the Falcons to be defensively, because we've been offensively for far too long, almost 2 decades of just trying to win Super Bowls with offense. And me personally, I just don't want. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of worrying about what the fans like. I don't give a damn about what they like. I don't give a damn if the man can run fast. I don't care if he's slow. I don't give a damn about any of that. What I know works is playing defense. Works. Running the ball works. Good coaching works. I don't care about being a shiny nickel. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I don't care about having the best quarterback. I don't care about having the best quarterback wide receiver duo. I want a defense, and I want a running game, and I want solid coaching. That's what my mind is.
In my mind, I'm gonna add to that. Basically, they ain't proved themselves yet. So who to say how they gonna adjust in the NFL? It's a whole different ball game when you come in the NFL. So we don't know, because like we don't have some bust at quarterbacks. K-Style already said it. So I'm not finna get rid of the Hall of Famers like what 2 rookies instead of 2 Hall of Famers.
I'm sure. Hey, Tris Ram West, do not jinx us like that, bro.
Well,
do y'all see that crazy ass comment he said?
Oh, I didn't see it. What happened?
This motherfucker said, I think the chance we move Matt Ryan after June 1st and then sign somebody like Mitch Trubisky. Don't jinx us like that, bro.
Wait. Hold on. I want to get that one. So you telling me you want the first Nickelodeon valuable player who got the valuable player award playing a terrible game?
First time in history. First one ever.
First time in history. Nickelodeon valuable player.
Never been done before.
The guy that literally got kicked out of Chicago.
Hold on. This motherfucker said Mitch Trubisky? Did I hear that?
Look, if
we just talking about him, it was in the chat or it was on another show?
Saturday. Saturday. Remember, and Mike just did it. Wow. Mitch Trubisky.
That's
that was Saturday. Yeah, that was Saturday morning show.
That's foul, bro.
He could have at least said Carson Wentz or something like that. Somebody that was worth a damn. He said Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm gonna take Nick Foles if I take his ass.
Nick Foles. Damn.
Mitchell
Trubisky.
Wow.
Hey, Fred Moore said it funny. He said it better. He said, I'm not trading Matt Ryan for Doug Funny.
Oh, he wildin'. He wildin'.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
man,
Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky.
That green skunk over there or something talking about Trubisky. That's that green crack they got going on.
Can't nobody else say Mitch Trubisky's name in a regular tone. Everybody always has to.
Everybody says his name is the
pitch a little bit. Yeah, Mitch Trubisky.
Okay, he followed it up better with this one though. He said Arthur Smith is the QB whisperer. I like that much better than what you said earlier, bro. You don't say that no more on this live, bro. Please don't.
Look at Reggie's comment. Oh, I like it.
Yo, what's wrong with these jokers tonight, man? It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Hey, you start.
Y'all tripping, man.
What the hell?
Somebody on here earlier said that this panel smoking crack. I said, what?
That was Sheldon Allen. He basically said we're a bunch of idiots. That's all he tried to say.
Okay.
Didn't he say something crazy earlier in the chat though?
Oh, he been saying it all day, but he ain't said nothing. How you talk shit and say nothing?
He need a hug.
Oh, I like this.
Kojak,
I like this. We got a $20 chat.
With it. I'm telling you, $5 Popeyes boxes for everybody.
$5 pop. Well, two of y'all gonna miss out. So I know I could get mine.
He said, how would y'all rank our D next year under Dean Pease with our new GM head coach? How much do you think they will let him draft? I guess he's basically saying like what power will they have and what they will draft. What do you think how the defense is going to improve next season?
Who won?
I think we got the potential to become a top 10 defense, but like anytime you got a whole new regime coming in, everybody has to learn the scheme and the system. Like people got to know where they're supposed to be at, because this 3-4 defense, this ain't like that 4-3 where everybody just lines up and goes. Like this is a lot more intricate, and you got like a bunch of young players, so there gonna be some blown plays, y'all. Like don't think that we just gonna be locking people down. Like there gonna be some blown plays. There gonna be people blitzing where they don't post the blitz from the safety spot and all kind of crazy stuff. But I think over the course of the season, just like in 2016, the defense is gradually going to get better and better and better.
Me personally, I just want to be optimistic. I don't care if we're in the top 10. We can be in the top 20 as long as we're in the top 10 in turnovers and sacks. That is what matters in the NFL. Like being a top 10 defense does not matter if you can get people off the field. You got to be able to get turnovers, to get short field, to help Matt Ryan score easy. A lot of times when we're on defense, we have to go the whole damn field. Who can do that every drive? That's tough to do. We got to get short fields, and that's a part of the 3-4 scheme to get turnovers. So that's all I care about. I don't really care about being a top 10 all categories. I care about those two main categories.
But, you know
what I always say, man. What I always say. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's exactly what you're talking about. I don't care about top 5. You saw what a top 5 defense did in the Super Bowl when they had a chance to make plays. San Francisco failed. It was a top 5 defense all year long, and then when it mattered most, they failed. So y'all already know what I always say. If you're not getting the key stops and key moments, you really ain't doing crap. You're not doing crap.
This Sheldon person.
Hey, he said he wanted to get on with us.
Nah.
He said he wanted to get on with us.
Man, hell, for what? For what? You said all that dumb ass shit in the comments. What the hell we need you on here saying all that dumb ass shit?
That's all right. That's all right. We don't need you. We don't need you.
We don't want to affect the masses in a negative way. Like we don't want to let everybody know that we think the same thing that you think.
Really?
I didn't mean to put it like that. It's all love, bro.
What'd you say? He stick matches up his nose or something? All right. We are past the hour, people. How long we going? Are we doing our go ahead and do our little wrap up? It is late for a Tuesday night.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
He kind of blew our move with that one.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. Fair weather.
He gonna say how we gonna have a top 10 defense. How we? You a fan? I didn't know you was a fan.
Wait a minute. He said we Twisted Torch.
He said, "How the hell we?" He said, "Have a top 10 defense."
Yeah. Hold on. Put back up. He said, "We."
He said, "We." He must got a mouse in his pocket or something.
He said, "He got Mickey Mouse in the pocket."
We? You must got a mouse in your pocket, bro. I ain't said it the whole show, but where in the world?
What in the world, boss?
Hey. I'm about to say, here he go right here.
Oh. No, Arthur's smart, ain't he? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Set up. No set up.
My bad, people. Miss Maggie T is not mean like that. I'm sorry, you guys. We're professionals. We're professionals here.
View Lee, what the hell are you talking about? You heard? He said we should draft Jamar Chase, move Julio to DB. I guarantee you, drafting QB earlier, Julio Jones will be making tackles from INT. Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done with you today, bro. I'm done with you today, bro.
Oh my God, I want what he's smoking. Actually, never mind. I don't want what he's smoking.
He got the lace. He got that lace.
Yeah. Hey, look, being Debo's chicken.
That shit have your ass butt naked down Broadway. Butt ass naked, run around, whatever the hell he's smoking.
Man. Like tonight, I knew it was gonna be that. I knew it. Anytime Matt Ryan is brought up, it brings out the interesting type of fans.
Yeah, he's the most polarizing Atlanta athlete. Like because either people love him or people hate him. Like he's the most polarizing athlete in Atlanta right now.
He's the John Cena. He's John Cena. That's what he is.
Yep.
No, he's not John Cena. He is the Roman Reigns of the NFL.
Oh my God, I hate Roman Reigns.
And I want to.
That's a good one.
And I want to say this because a lot of people. I put out my I had broke down the options for what happens with Matt Ryan, and folks was like, "Oh, y'all biased." It's like, did you even click on the video? Like, Atlanta Falcons Nation, we are supporters of Matt Ryan. If you don't like that, oh well. But we speak the facts. We're gonna bring you the facts about why we make the decisions that we make. We're just not over here just giving our own opinions. We're doing realistic, analytics and things like that make sense. So if you don't like that, if you want to come at us about our opinions, it's going to be backed up with some facts. I'm sorry. Like all these people on this panel, Twisted Torch TV, make sure y'all subscribe to him. Big Low Country with the film breakdown. He go live on Fridays. You got Mad Mike Sports. You got Jew Talk Sports. You got Jess K. Styles. These are knowledgeable gentlemen on this panel. Okay, I don't care why y'all, whatever you trying to think, or you coming, black motherfucking excellence. Thank you.
I do need to tell y'all, Maggie, I'm 9 away from 300.
Oh,
so
let's get it.
Let's get it.
Do a country boy a favor and make sure you subscribe to Big Low Country Sports.
They're right.
Make sure y'all do that. I put a link in the chat, so y'all don't gotta even go look for me. It don't cost $1. Just go ahead and go subscribe to Big Low Country.
That's right. So I'm saying we just don't be on here talking out our heads. We at least do our, research and do what we need to do. Of course, sometimes we might be wrong. Whatever. We're still fans just like everybody else. This Atlanta Falcons Nation is basically we're speaking for the fans. So if you feel like you can do this, do it. We highly recommend it. But we need to be together. Yeah, some people are high tonight. Yeah, they might be. Daryl. But wow, you're that young? Okay. Damn. Okay. But yeah, so we respect everybody in this chat as well. Like, I don't care what your opinions are, but we're gonna respect one another. That's what AFN is all about. So we appreciate y'all. Go ahead and give us a subscribe on Atlanta Falcons Nation as well. We're trying to get to 1K. Because Mad Mike over here with all his little followers. Appreciate. Oh, look at that. We got a super chat. We definitely got a super chat. I'm trying to get that one. It's going too fast, y'all. What in the world? Okay, there we go. These chats are moving. I'm sorry, you guys. Kojak man took it. You sound like you from the country. I appreciate the Black Network. You blessed us with AFN. Appreciate you. But you know what? We actually have a little diversity coming up for our website and things like that. Look for some new writers. So it's going to be quite a few things that's going to be going on with AFN. We might have a special interview coming up soon. I'm not saying who it is yet, but AFN might have a special interview for next Saturday. It will be announced, but it's somebody that is directly with the, direct with the players and everything. So we're going to have that. AFN doing big things. We're trying to make big major moves. So these super chats and things like that is getting us into that direction to be the best that we can be. And subscribe to all these channels individually as well, because go ahead.
Another one. And another one. And another
we got
one.
another one. Okay. Look at that. Where's that? I don't see it. Oh,
Mark 504.
Mark. Okay. Now that's my boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. We're gonna come to New Orleans and come eat with you soon.
Oh Lord, his next super chat gonna be $200 for your ass.
I appreciate y'all.
He said, "Give me some Black history."
But let me not run y'all off. Y'all go ahead. If y'all want to say y'all last little. I don't spoke all for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, let everybody go ahead and do your Twitch tour. Let's start with you, bro.
Listen, man, I appreciate all the fans that subscribe to all of the channels on AFN Network. We are moving fast throughout the culture. Just imagine the season's not even going on right now, and we're still giving y'all content on a weekly basis. That is truly a blessing. And just keep in mind, we see all the comments, good and bad. We still appreciate y'all for looking out and still coming into the chat. Subscribe to my channel. I just dropped some content about a couple hours ago. Check that out. Leave a comment to let me know how you feel about it. You know how I'm rocking. I answer all comments. Some of the people that inspired to be a sportscaster or want to be a podcaster, do it. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's a blessing, and you're gonna have followers. And if you know what you're talking about, people will follow. That's just how it goes. But I appreciate Mike. I appreciate Maggie getting me in the fold. This is honestly a blessing to me, man. That's all I can say. I really appreciate all you guys.
We look like it's just me and Matt Mike could be doing this on our own, but we wanted to open it up to all these wonderful creators out here, even when they didn't even think they were a creator. Look at, lo and behold, look what we created. And yes, it is Black History Month, you guys. So remember that. So appreciate you guys. Go ahead, go ahead. Whoever's next.
Jude Talk Sports, you live over there? Father God, are you alive over there?
Where's the voice of Reese?
I'm alive in the flesh. I feel like a spirit right now. I'm alive. Look, the football guys is watching over y'all. Everything, all of y'all was on point tonight, man. All of y'all was on point tonight. Shout out to each and every one of y'all in the chat. We appreciate you guys. We continue to bring y'all the best Atlanta Falcons content. That's what it's all about. Even the ones that are trolling, we know you guys enjoy our content because y'all tune in every week. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Miss Baggy T, Mike, they brought me into the fold as well. So I appreciate them, in this platform of AFN. Hey, if you believe you can do it, start a channel. It's nothing, but all you need is a phone. Get in front of the camera. And if you're passionate about it, you can do it. But I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Definitely go to my channel, Do Talk Sports. We're on a road to 1,000. I'll say about 200 and some away. So you guys definitely hit that like button, subscribe button on everybody on the panel. Everyone up here, Just K Styles, Big Low, right below me, Twisted Torch TV, Mad Mike. He said he on his way to 10,000. That's his next goal. So definitely y'all continue. Hit that subscribe button. Miss Maggie T doing her thing. Did you make 300 already, Miss Maggie?
Look, I'm almost there. I'm like 50 away from it. 50 away.
Yeah, she rolling. So she on her way to 300. So hey, y'all just continue to tune in. We're gonna continue to bring you.
35.
Okay, 35.
35 away. So y'all definitely hit that subscribe button.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So we setting milestones every week, and look, we're gonna continue to bring y'all the best content. I just started doing NBA content, so you guys tune into my channel. But it's gonna be a lot more going on, man. The draft is gonna be coming up really fast, and I'm starting to break down tape already, and I'm gonna start putting out videos of different players for our Falcons that I'm looking at. But like we said, we don't know what way we're gonna go. We're just giving you guys what we think. Of course, the Falcons always surprise us in the draft. To me, they never really draft anybody on my draft board. Last year was the first year that they actually drafted. I had AJ Terrell on my draft board, and they drafted him, and I had him going in the second round. So you never know. Just continue to tune in.
Right.
We don't know what way we're going to go.
I want to answer this question right here. Check the description. I'm gonna put that on Matt Mike Sports. I'll send it to the other guys as well, but it will be on Miss Maggie T's profile, Atlanta Falcons Nation, and Matt Mike Sports. All the links of everybody that's on this panel will be on that description. So I'm going to put that on there afterwards. So look for it. Subscribe to everybody that you see there, and let us know. Y'all love us.
Maggie, let them know that I'm trying to get on the show with you one day too.
Lunch exchange, yeah.
I might well pop in there my damn self.
They be talking spicy on them, bro.
Hey,
I watch it. Hey, I know what the fuck they be talking about.
hey, look here, boy. You go on that show.
I already know.
You go on that show. Make sure you wear an undershirt, boy. You gonna be sweating. Well, you go up in there, boy. You'll sweat it out, sweat it out, sweat it out.
Oh, draft party. I think we're going live for Super Bowl too. Not for Super Bowl during, but I think we're gonna do a special Super Bowl edition episode as well. But draft, that might be a good idea.
Definitely.
Maybe. Good. You say Luscious Strange having sweet secrets.
Some juicy secrets.
But what's it? Juicy
fruit. Who next? Let's go ahead and end this on.
I ain't went yet.
Go ahead.
All right, like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like you said, you make sure you follow Atlanta Falcons Nation, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. If you don't want to waste your data on your phone looking at YouTube, catch it on Spotify. Whatever. Follow everybody that's on this thing right here. That's the Matt Mike Sports, Miss Maggie T, Twisted Torch TV, Bit Low Country Sports, Utah Sports. And your boy Just K Styles. And Mark 504, you want some black history? Go look at YouTube. There's a documentary called I'm actually looking at it right now, Against the Tide, where Alabama found out they needed black players on their team to compete. So yeah, you need to watch that.
Definitely.
Y'all don't know anything about that. Basically, what it was it was a 1970 game between the USC Trojans and the Alabama Crimson Tide. That was back there where Alabama didn't allow black players on their team. They went against USC, who had mostly black players on their team. And beat the dog shit out of their asses. And Bear Bryant said, I need some of them black folks on my team. And that's where Alabama integrated the football team.
Hey, guys. Hey, panel. Hey, panel. Silhouette challenge.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a question, people. Not before the silhouette channel challenge. Everybody's really asking for this draft. I said if we do the draft, it'll only just be for the first round. I'm thinking that's how we can do it. Maybe the first round. I don't know if we're gonna stick around for the second, but at least for the first round, up until our pick and all that kind of stuff. I think that's if we trade back, it might be a little longer, but maybe we could do that, a live draft. It's a suggestion. I think it's a lot of people in here want to see that happen.
Yeah, we
I'm down. Okay,
I might because I got season tickets. I think we might be at the Bend, so I can check into it. If not, I definitely be cool with doing it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And then you know what? You can screen the reaction of the fans if they got we can do it like that. Let's do it like that. I think we're gonna do a draft show. Yeah. And then all fans can watch that if you want to, because we might just announce what's going on. Maybe we'll figure out how to get the ticker to kind of show what's going on if we can. So maybe we can get somebody in the background that might not want to be on, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna do it. I think that'll be kind of cool to kind of hang with the fans for the draft. That'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. I like it.
Okay. So definitely. So like I said, I tell everybody in the chat. Like I said, if you watching on YouTube or something like this, after this show, go look up Against the Tide. You gonna find out how racist Alabama was. And when they went against them USC boys, like I said, Bear Bryant changed his tune real quick. Because I remember they had an interview with an Alabama offensive lineman. He said the motherfucking kicker was bigger than him.
Can't do nothing with that.
Hey, hold on. Since he said that, remember?
Wow, really?
Oh, I thought this was been do silhouette challenge.
No, this is the silhouette challenge. This is the AFN version of it. I ain't finna do that bullshit.
I thought you
get the red light.
They probably want Miss Maggie to do the silhouette challenge.
Oh, I thought you
this
was
is the A-Styles version of it. I got the red light on.
Red light special all through the night.
Hey man, so look, everybody. I do want everybody that's watching. Like, I understand that football isn't going to be here until September. So y'all, fact of the matter is that all the guys on this panel and the ladies on this panel, we actually, we live, breathe, and do everything else football. If y'all get what I'm saying. So we want to make sure that if y'all start fiending, just come over here and check us out. We're gonna be talking about football for the whole year. It's a 360
whole year round.
So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Atlanta Falcons Nation is trying to get to 1,000. Make sure you subscribe to Big Low Country. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from the country, so it's Kuntry. And okay, Ronnie, I got something for you later, girl. You keep on now.
Oh, he gonna do the silhouette.
He gonna get her the Luscious Stain special after this.
Okay.
You gonna really show her what that Ronnie love does.
Oh my Lord.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Y'all wild tonight, bro.
We all wild tonight.
But y'all make sure y'all subscribe though, man. I'm sorry, I'm from the country, so it's spelled Kuntry. But make sure you check out Big Low Country Sports and subscribe. I'm like 5 away from 300, so do a country boy a favor and subscribe.
Get them to 300. Get them to 300, y'all. All right, people.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, Mike.
Let me say this real fast. This is just to reiterate what Atlanta Falcons Nation and Mad Mike Sports is all about. What we're all about is uniting fans and doing positive things for not only future YouTubers, journalists, and podcasters. What we do, we're here to unite these guys and continuously, create a positive environment where we can just sit here, have fun. What we're doing now, crack jokes, act silly, act a damn fool, do the silhouette challenge. Hell, yeah, you might get K-Styles in the goddamn thong or something doing the silhouette challenge. You never know here at AFN, man. But
bullshit.
I do it. I'm comfortable with my body.
Low, you got a challenge. You got a silhouette challenge.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with my body. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't say I wasn't comfortable with it, but I ain't doing this shit online.
No big sexy. He gonna put on his hat.
Hey, like I said, if it happens, you gotta make sure you play the Mark Henry sexual chocolate music. Then I'll do.
Oh, we're gonna put that on AFN. Trust and believe. If you do that, it's going on AFN. Go ahead, Lo.
Everybody. Y'all keep scrubbing. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to get to 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000 on AFN. Atlanta Falcons Nation, 10,000 for your boy Matt Mike Sports, man. That's the next goal. So I like I said, I appreciate everybody for joining in. Miss Maggie, what you got?
We out of here. You know, we don't ran it up. It's hour and 30 minutes.
Look, I'm the runt of the group. I'm just trying to get to 200. So hey,
that ain't bad.
Oh,
I'm coming in with the Big Show theme song. Yes, we're gonna do that.
Hey, if I do that, I gotta go find a singlet with the little strap down. Like, well, it's the Big Show.
That was a tough song to listen to, boy.
It's a Big Show.
I mean, I already got the hairline forward. I mean,
my Lord, look. Anyway, good night, people. Good night. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, though, for real. We'll probably be back later on this week. Probably ain't no telling what news gonna be coming out because it's just been a lot of good stuff going on. I'm excited about the season, people. But we out, people. Peace.
All Falcons content, come here.